buckaroos. This your old pal Gabby Hayes, coming at you with another one of them rip-roaring Western yarns. You're darn tootin'. Yes, sirree, Bob. No, doggone them mosquitoes. I never seen anything like it. They ain't very big around here, but can they bite? But you talk about big mosquitoes, I'll tell you where they have big ones. Texas. Yes, sir. Why, even the baby mosquitoes down there eat mountain lions for breakfast. Oh, they're tough. Well, sir, one time they captured a mosquito down there, and he was so big that they put an iron around his leg, you know, and then a lot of chain to it and staked him to the ground. But he was so strong he got away, flew right up in the sky. Now listen to this. This is how big he was. His wings were so wide that when he got up there, you couldn't see the sun no more, just blacked it out. And you want to know something? Turned out to be the first eclipse the world has ever known. Yes, sir. Well, today's story is way back when banks was first opened. Of course, there was more bank robbers than bank presidents.
Shut up! Shut up, all of you, and listen to me for a minute. You'll make more noise than a corral full of calves in Brandon time. Now, we need a bank in this town. There ain't no argument about that. And we can't find a better man to head this shebang than the man that fought for us to get some decent banking laws. I mean Clay Allison.
You're right. I appreciate the honor, gentlemen, but you all know that I'm running a ranch, and that's a full-time job. My choice to head our bank is Fuzzy Jones.
Take it easy. Gentlemen, I ain't no one to sort of brag about myself, but when I get steamed up, you're going to have a bank that'll be a humdinger, and you ain't going to have to lay awake nights worrying about your money. William, it looks like I'm about due to be the president of a bank.
Buzz, that I gotta see. Well, remember, Carson, if I can ever do you a favor, don't forget to call on me.
Thanks, I'll remember.
I hope you do. Well, good luck, Fuzzy. We're all playing you to win.
Ah, the mail, huh? All right, men, gather around. We'll get the mail around here.
What's the idea of holding up the stage when I'm a passenger on it? You might have hit me with one of those slugs.
How were we supposed to know that you were on the stage? Cash bill's pretty low. Steve was killed.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, and I'm out to get the fellow that killed him.
Well, that's your affair. But don't let your private quarrel interfere with business.
Speaking of business, why is it that you're so interested in starting a bank here in Eureka?
Well, that's simple enough. There's a lot of money around here, but it's scattered all over the county. After I sell these ranchers on the idea of putting their money in the bank, it'll all be in one place where we can put our hands on it in one grab.
Now, that's a pretty smart idea.
I don't waste my time on anything that isn't a smart idea. I'll borrow your horse, Joe, and send it back with one of the boys.
Art Davis. Wolf Greenhall. Fuzzy Jones. Hey, that's me. You're all your names. Your brother here? All right. Wait, can't we buy
Why don't you get out of my way?
house. I don't feel like playing anymore.
Hey, what's the idea of starting a riot?
You asked him. I was minding my own business, and he started shoving me around.
Yeah, and he jumped me for no reason at all.
That don't sound like Billy Carson. Now, you gather up your marbles and go home.
Well, that didn't turn out just the way we expected.
No, but it'll be different next time.
Why'd they pick a fight with me, Fuzz? I don't believe I saw either one of them before.
Well, I've seen them around, but I don't know nothing about them.
Well, they must have had a reason. I'd like to know what it is.
Well, don't ask me for the answers. I got to go sort my mail. Now, where'd we leave off?
Allison didn't want to be bank president. All he wanted was the money that was kept in the bank. The only thing in his way was Billy Carson. So he set a trap. And the bait, well, sir, that was a purty gal.
I don't see anyone coming.
You suppose she might have got soft and given us the double cross? You never can tell about a woman.
No, I don't think there's any danger of that. She'd never take a chance on having cleared her scalp. She knows him too well.
We'll get up on them rocks and see what you can see.
I feel a little nervous after that runaway experience. Would you ride a ways with me?
Sure, I'd be glad to.
Here they come.
Well, get back up there and make sure you don't hit that girl. Get into town and plant your story. That ought to take care of him. Come on, let's get back to town.
Say, young lady, you're late getting to work.
Well, Billy Carson's been waylaid. He may be dead.
Where?
In the hills north of town.
What's the hurry, Fuzz? Leaving town with the bank's money?
No, I ain't leaving town with the bank's money. I nearly break my neck riding out here to save you and find you riding back just as happy as lark. Now, what's the idea?
I'm sorry about that. If I'd have known, I'd have stuck around and let them take a few more pot shots at me.
Now, don't talk like an idiot. What's this all about?
I wish I knew. How come you knew all about this?
Well, Miss Jean come tearing into town to get help for you.
Sort of changes an idea I had. Come on, Fuzz, let's get back into town. Hello there. We had quite a ride, didn't we?
You're all right?
Sure. Fuzzy's a little mad about not being able to rescue me, but he'll cool off.
I'm so glad.
Oh, he's a fool for luck. I should have known better than to waste my time.
I hope my luck holds out, Fuzz, until I find out why I'm so unpopular with some people.
I used to think you boys were pretty good, but I changed my mind. You've bungled everything lately.
Well, it looks like Carson got the Indian sign on us. He's bad medicine.
Yeah, the kind of medicine you boys can't take.
Why don't you take a whirl at him? You're not barred. Still can't figure out how Carson got away.
Well, I've got to do something to keep him out of my hair. Can't rely on you boys doing the job right.
Well, Ellison failed in trying to grab the bank money, but he was one of them kind of fellers that believed that if at first you don't succeed, try again.
All right, get busy on the window. Tell the boys to cover up in case anything goes wrong. Then come back and give Joe a hand.
There it is.
All right, climb in. Give me a little light.
This town's going to be stood on the sheer tomorrow morning.
No money.
I was wondering why Carson was hanging around town so long. Doesn't seem to have any business here.
Sheriff, the bank's been robbed.
Wait, and I didn't hear any gunshots.
Come on, see for yourself. combination. I hope these things. I hope there wasn't any money in it. Well, we'll find it. You see, it's empty.
That safe wasn't blown open.
No, it was locked as tight as a drum when I came in this morning.
Who has the combination?
Nobody but me. Hey, Butch, what's happened? Billy, the bank's been robbed.
Bank's been robbed? How?
I don't know. I opened the safe and it was empty.
You know any more funny stories? That sounds awful fishy to me.
There, none of that now.
You're the man that took a shot at me yesterday.
You're crazy. I haven't even seen you since you started that fight with me in here a while back.
I'm going to prove that you're a liar, mister. Miss Jean, would you mind stepping over here a minute, please? Isn't this the man that tried to ambush me?
No, I don't think so.
I hate to admit that I've been fooled by any man, but it looks to me like Carson's and Jones here have cooked up a neat little scheme to make suckers out of us all.
That's just the way I feel about it. And we all know what happens to bank robbers in these parts.
Oh, Uncle Clay! Uncle Clay!
I told you to always act like we were strangers.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Must you put the blame on them? I don't like that.
You don't have to like it. Just do as you're told. See you later.
Now, wait a minute. You got no right to accuse me of robbing that bank. Well, I was just as proud of that bank as if it was my own flesh and blood.
Never mind that. Leave them come in here. They want their money. They want it. Open the bank and they want it. Carson, man, he's got away. Hey! Tell me you leave spread out. He can't be far.
Yeah, spread out. Let's go get him. Come.
I'm going to see that you stay put. You're going with me.
I know, but I'm not going to find money.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, there's nothing to it if you use your brains. We've got the money, and the law will take care of Carson and Jones. Then we'll open another bank.
Yeah, if it works out that way. I'm going in and lie down for a while.
All right.
Hello, Mr. Allison. So you're the man I've been looking for all the time.
What do you mean?
Your niece just told me the whole story.
She lies. I had nothing to do with robbing the bank.
Whoever said anything about robbing a bank? As a matter of fact, she told me nothing. But you just told me plenty. Now, that bank money is in this house. You'll save yourself a lot of punishment by telling me where it is. Now, where is it? All right, it's in there. Good. Now, go get it.
I'm the kind of a man that likes action. I think if we use a little persuasion on Jones, he'd tell us where Carson might be hiding out. If the sheriff was convinced that we meant business, he'd listen to reason.
There's your bank robber, Sheriff, and here's your money.
Clay Allison. I can't believe it.
You will in time lock him up.
Many thanks to you for taking him out. All right now. You did a good job. All right, get in.
You're pretty low down.
I know it. Are you going to have me arrested?
I wouldn't like to do that. It's none of my business.
I suppose I can't even ask you to forgive me. No!
Somebody get a doctor, quick.
The doctor will be here in a minute.
It won't do much good now. I'm glad your luck held out to the finish.
Well, I reckon our friends got the last laugh on them outlaws, didn't they, huh? Sirree. Oh, speaking of laughs, kind of reminds me of an old uncle of mine. Laughing Boy Hayes, he was knowed as. There was the happiest man the world has ever known, human or otherwise. Shucks, he was laughing all the time, you know, making folks happy. Well, one time he was taking a trip through the African jungle, and he run across a great big bunch of animals. Oh, they was all kinds of them. You know, hippopotamuses and, well, one of them happened to be funny looking, and my uncle started to laugh. He laughed and laughed, and first thing you know, he had all of them animals laughing. And they laughed like all get out. Well, sir, there was some of them that never did stop laughing. They're still laughing. They call them laughing hyenas. Yes, sir. Well, I reckon that's just about all for today, buckaroos. But I'll be back next week with another rip-roaring Western yarn. You're darn tootin'. Yes, sirree, Bob.